Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. I want this video to be treated as a source of inspiration for those days that you feel your most dull, uninspired, and flatlined selves. I want to go over so many examples of ways in which you can feel like the most special pasture princess in this vehicle of life, because that is exactly what every girl deserves to feel like, and you are the only person that can make that happen for you. Whether you start thinking a certain way or you do physical things that make you feel feminine and special, it's never a bad time to start. If I had a younger sister, these are all the things that I would share with her in order for her to feel that main character energy. So let's dive into the 24 things that will bring you lightness, femininity, and that giddy feeling back in your life. So I hope that whether you're in a rut or you're already on a roll but just need more ideas, that you'll find value in this video. So number one, physical books over Kindle. This doesn't have to be the permanent way that you read. But I think from time to time, going to a library or going to a bookstore and picking out a hard copy of a story that you're eager to read, and then physically flipping through the pages, holding the book, touching the book, bringing it with you, bringing it to the park, bringing it on the bus. I just also love the visual of a hardcover book that you've been obsessed with reading, that you've taken everywhere with you. It looks rough around the edges. It's got a creased spine, bent pages, highlights, annotations. I romanticize the idea of physically moving a story as you follow through with it. And unfortunately, a Kindle just doesn't give you that same feeling. I still think there's so many benefits with reading on a Kindle, but I think from time to time, if you're able to go and get a physical copy, definitely try. Number two, I think is especially great for the more creative type, but even if you're not, definitely give this a go. And that is to make something physically crafty, artistic to capture a moment of time. I think New Year vision boards are a great example of how people are able to create something that captures how they feel in the moment, their goals, their desires for the near futures, but just doing more the physical things that capture the way you feel or capture your memories more often, just to be able to look at something and reminisce, just helps you romanticize life more frequently. It prolongs the memory and the experience by later creating something out of it and unlocks that inner creativity that maybe you don't bring out to the surface so often. Number three, if you don't have one, find one. And if you do have, then double down on that side hustle that you're extremely passionate about that brings you energy. It doesn't have to even make you money. It can be more of a hobby or a side project. But if it can bring you a community that you can feel close with, that you can network with, that you can meet new people from and make friendships out of common interest, I think that just gives you such a nice thing to look forward to in your life. And it could be anything you're interested in. So for example, from hosting a book club or jewelry making club to starting a YouTube channel. Number four, to do more hair and face masks more often. These are things you should take advantage of while working from home, while reading, while watching movies, while cleaning. And face masks are so much more reusable than you think they are. There's so much liquid that is usually left over when you open a packet. And if you just even stick cotton pads into that and let them soak in the fridge for a couple of hours or a couple minutes, that's another face mask right up. Something I've also been loving for my sensitive and eczema prone skin on my face is a oatmeal powder, which you can either buy or make yourself by blending porridge oats. But it's got such soothing properties and it's never irritated me once. I use it once a week to exfoliate and also just soothe my inflammation. Number five is your reminder to take more photos of yourself, of you with friends, of you with family. I feel like one day you're gonna grow old and you're gonna look back and there's so little evidence of your life and of the events and the memories that you've made that you now can't look back at. And whether that's creating opportunity to go and take photos or just reminding yourself to put more effort into taking more photos in the moment when something is already set up for you. It's definitely good to be present in the moment, which is a lot of the time why I forget to take photos or videos. But it's good to create the habit of documenting so that you can look back on this. Number six, solo coffee dates. The beauty of a well-made, high-quality coffee is undeniable, and I can't be the only one that when I'm sat in a coffee shop, drinking good coffee, reflecting about life, makes me feel so excited and giddy towards the future and just makes my goals seem so attainable. And if there are environments like that that have this positive effect on you, that encourage you to go and pursue things that you have set for yourself as goals, do more of those, because that is the best way that you can stay on track. Number seven, romanticize gatherings. Put more effort into friendship groups, into group gatherings, come up with quizzes, games, competitions, topics that bring people closer together or that are likely to create inside jokes. And those are the memories that you 100% will look back on 20 years down the line and laugh at all together. I think being able to create more of those shared experiences is strengthening long-term bonds with people. Number 8, every month, try to bring one thing that excites you on Pinterest to life. I think so many of us love creating these Pinterest vision boards that excite us, that inspire us, but we also forget them and leave them there. But the whole point of inspiration is to, at some point, realize it and bring it to life. Otherwise, you're not living your life, but admiring someone else's. Number 9, be a little extra more often, whether that's dressing up more extra for dinner, or celebrating each birthday like it's your last, or reacting wholeheartedly. Don't be so harsh on limiting the times that you can look and be more out there. There are certain cultures who would dress up for almost any occasion, and I think that's just so beautiful, and I think more people need to do that more. But of course, the fear of being judged for putting so much effort into maybe something that is not so special deemed by society makes you more timid and makes you maybe shyer in the way that you want to present yourself. But you want to be able to celebrate each moment. If that is something that you want to do more of but are just kind of afraid, don't be, because we should be dramatic, we should be beautiful, we should be memorable, energetic, and young. Don't be like the rest. Number 10 is simply a reminder to book that dental or hygienist appointment because 1, it might be long overdue, and 2, if you're able to, it's a great form of self-care. Number 11 is to ask each friend for their favorite book or their favorite movie and create that into a list of the things that you should read or watch next. Appreciating the art that is favored by your closest friends and family members is one of the ways that you can fully immerse yourself into your friendship circle and solidify those connections and common interests. Number 12 is to pick your nearest month in your 2026 calendar and to create a very detailed but realistic outlined plan and schedule for it. So plan out your gym days, plan out your chore days, plan out your productive days, your work days, from what hours you work and from what hours you can enjoy and do a hobby. Planning out a routine that you can realistically stick to, that works, that you can later copy paste into the months ahead is one of the most, well, for me, fun activities. I love organization like that. But I think it just sets you up for a successful year ahead. Number 13 is to get some fresh flowers or greenery to liven up the space. I think even just getting yourself a little plant that you can take care of adds a healthy amount of responsibility that motivates you to get more tasks done. Number 14 is writing handwritten letters to yourself. There's something about reading through something handwritten. It just feels so much more intimate, so much more emotional and deep. And 2, I think I just love having something physical to look back on. But even if you make the focus on open when you feel sad, or open when you feel excited, open when you feel defeated, those are really good prompts to help you think about yourself in each situation. And not only think of ways that you can prevent the negative when you're writing about them, but also writing in that empathetic way where you confirm in your head that you do have your own back. Number 15 is to make a scrapbook. I think this is something that I personally really want to do this year and just collect those loose bits of memories currently stored in a shoebox somewhere, and to just make them make sense, put them in a order that you can go through in a narrative format. You can make scrapbooks under certain themes or ones that mark certain periods of your time. It can include screenshots from texts from certain people or photos or printed receipts from events that were very special to you, and it just makes a much more enjoyable experience compared to having to flick through loose bits of paper and objects trying to make sense out of them. Number 16 is rewatching your favorite childhood cartoons or movies. My personal go-to is Peter Pan or Tinkerbell movies. I had such a fascination with fairies when I was younger. I would literally make houses for them out of leaves in the playground at school, thinking that they would live there at night when no one's watching. Revisiting those feelings through books and movies that you used to have as a kid just is one of those incredible ways you can feel your naive, younger, and bubbly self again. Number 17, fall in love with exercise. Maybe change the intention around working out. Maybe it's not necessarily to look a certain way or gain a certain amount of muscle, but to just spend some quality time with yourself, for yourself. Listen to your favorite music or do something positive for your body and access that boost of dopamine for the day. Number 18, speak with more intention. Try to practice every time you say something for it to be of more substance and of deeper purpose. So not just yapping and taking up other people's time as well as your own, but being more meaningful with your questions, making people laugh, being more authentic in your opinions, and not just agreeing to what's already been said. Focus on positive intention and value when you vocalize the internal. Sometimes that could even mean to rethink shrunk what is in your internal. Number 19, create a safe space for people to open up to you. For me, there's nothing more enjoyable than realizing that I gained the trust of this person to open up to me about their life and experiences. It feels so feminine in the best way possible, and that's how you know that the energy you had in that moment felt soft enough for that person to feel that level of safety around you. Number 20, decluttering and creating more space in your home. If your environment is jam-packed, you are likely to be over-consuming for what you can afford, as well as just creating a very chaotic setting to live in. Let your space breathe better. Space helps you stay focused, stay organized, and flow better in your surrounding. Number 21 is to dance. Dance to your favorite music, explore rhythm more frequently. Dance when no one is watching, dance in the club, dance at a party, dance in a dance studio, dance with your friends, with your partner. Move your body in ways that feels good and wear flowy clothing to make dancing more fun. Number 22, in my opinion, is such a flex, but it's to have a book collection that you are so proud of that you can read over and over again. Number 23 is to go on picnics or simply change your environment and sketch. Draw the flowers around you, draw the feelings you desire. One form of manifestation is journaling, but another is realizing your dreams through drawing. Even if you're not an artist, you can create art. Make it fun. Make it something that you try for the first time. Make it something that you get better at over time. But most importantly, if you're bored of journaling, make this the new way of manifesting your dreams. Don't just quit manifesting. Don't just quit reflecting. Find a new process for things. Number 24 is to have something to look forward to after work. Why does a 9 to 5 have to always end in the same way? You come home, you cook dinner, you read, and you go to bed. Why not go to the gym? Why not plan a dinner date? Why not go to a comedy club or a jazz club? Find those shared moments of energy with your friends so that both of you are willing to go and do something after work. It just prolongs life, gives you more things to look forward to, and makes each day more spontaneous and movie-like. Live a life that you would want to read or watch over and over again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see your better versions next time.